Welcome into Nevada Prep's preview. I'm Elaine Emerson, and he's Ben Gotz. And Ben, I'm just kind of getting tired of this hosting thing, I've decided, so I'll just sit back while you run the show. Would that be good for you?
Yeah, it would be very good for me, myself, and I, so I'm very down with this.
Well, if you couldn't tell based on our Twitter last week and what we were doing last week, we've seen dear Evan Hansen. So let's get to the hoops now. It's time to talk hoops and not theater anymore. After an exciting weekend of basketball, we have another slate of really good matchups coming this week in the Las Vegas Valley.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, we're coming down a little bit off the high of two just really great matchups at South Point over the weekend. Shout out to Clark and Bishop Gorman for winning those. But there's a lot of good games on this week's schedule too, and I'm pretty excited to talk about them.
Well, like always, let's talk about these games in the order that they are going to be played, starting with Del Sol boys team going to Democracy Prep at 6:30 p.m. on Tuesday. Ben, we don't give 3A a lot of attention on this show, but this matchup, it's the worthy exception.
Oh, yeah. I mean, these two teams definitely deserve some love. The host Blue Knights are 14-4, undefeated in the Sunset League, and they present a lot of problems for teams. They've also won 8 in a row, so the Dragons are going to pull off the road upset here. I think senior Tyrell Hampton, who's having a really nice season, going to have to go off.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, let's move to a 4-game now. Foothill's boys team is traveling to Liberty at 6:30 p.m. Wednesday for what could be a pretty big Southeast League matchup. Who do you think has the advantage in this one, Ben?
I really don't know. This is a really even matchup of two 3-1 teams in the league. I think I'd give the Falcons an edge in their building, but I am expecting the Patriots to come out strong to defend their home court. I'm expecting Liberty junior Julian Strother to have the ball in his hands a lot in this game because I don't think Foothill has a good matchup defensively for him. Still, it can't fall all on his shoulders. He needs to get his teammates involved if the Patriots are going to walk out of this one with a win.
All right, let's talk about some of the girls' matchups this week. We have a great matchup at 5 p.m. on Thursday. Spring Valley is traveling to Desert Oasis. Those Diamondbacks, Ben, they are good. They're 6-1 in the Southwest League and tied with Bishop Gorman for first place. But the Grizzlies aren't going to back down in this one.
Absolutely not, and they shouldn't. I mean, Spring Valley is just a game back at first, and they actually beat the Gales 60-42 on January 16th. The Grizzlies also haven't lost a game since December 12th, so over a month. So they're rolling coming into this game, and Desert Oasis is really going to have to get up for this one to take care of business at home.
All right, let's talk about one more boys game on our slate. Legacy is heading to Canyon Springs at 6:30 p.m. Thursday in a matchup of the number 2 and the number 3 in the Northeast League. Do you think this one's going to be chalk, Ben? What do you expect out of this matchup?
I'm going to give the slight edge to the Pioneers here. They're at home. They've only lost 3 games all season, and I think junior Alexander Spate is playing really well. But the Longhorns are kind of a unique team. They're very deep at guard, and they've got a lot of guys that can hurt you. Legacy doesn't have a ton of size, though, so I'm guessing they're going to try to push the pace as much as possible in this one and attempt to get some easy baskets in transition.
All right, one more game to talk about on our slate. Green Valley girls team is going to Foothill at 5 p.m. Friday. The Gators won the first meeting between these two teams, 56-41 on January 9th, not that long ago. So do you think that they can do it again?
I mean, we'll see. The Falcons are 3-1 since that game, and their one loss was only by a single point to Clark. But it's going to be hard to take down Green Valley at home, especially with how tough that team plays. I mean, you look at those box scores, everyone on that team rebounds. They make winning basketball plays, and that's why they're 3-1 in the league play so far.
As we said, a good slate of games this week, so make sure to check into NevadaPreps.com and follow at NevadaPreps on Twitter and Facebook for all the scores, highlights, features, and more. He's Ben Gotz, I'm Elaine Emerson, and thanks for watching this week's Nevada Preps Preview.